What is up, everyone? Today we're going to do a bit of a tier list, and the tier list is supposed to be designed for slightly newer players, but also people that are looking to expand their agent pool. And the goal here is to show what characters in Valorant I think are easy, what are more slightly difficult, and what I think you should learn, and what are characters that are pretty hard and not where I recommend expanding into unless you absolutely love the character. I'm just going to go right ahead and go into it. How I'm rating this: characters that are easy, I think can be picked up pretty quickly and used by anyone. Sure, there's a skill gap to them, and I'll get into it, but overall pretty easy characters. Easy and medium are fairly easy characters, might take a slight more skill cap, but still easy characters overall to play. Going a little bit deeper into medium hard, we have characters that take a pretty decent learning curve, at least for one or more of their abilities. However, overall, they can have universal impact and are good characters to use. Finally, hard doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad characters, but they fill a specific need, making them harder to use. And I'll get into that. There's not too many there, and actually a lot of the hard characters are quite good, but they're unique and they're, like I said, harder to use, harder to maintain. Let's go where I think are the most objectively easy characters. Phoenix at the top because he's just so easy. Guy as well. Killjoy, and probably rounding out that list for now is Sage. I might throw some more as I see fit, but all of these characters, their util is very straightforward. The only exception may be Sky's Birds to help out the team, but overall all of their util either is like automatic once you use it, or it's straightforward, especially like things like Slow Orbs, Phoenix Flashes, KJ Mollies. All of them are very straightforward. Then let's go into easy medium. There, I think we have agents like Viper, Brimstone. Let's throw Fade in there. She's pretty easy. Reyna, I'll throw here. Raze, I'll throw in this category here. And probably Jet as well. On that probably rounds at that. And the reason why I think they're slightly harder to use, actually in theory, I might throw Brim and Reyna up here. These characters fill a bit more specific role, and you might need to learn with their util a little bit differently, but overall not too bad. Like Fade has lineups for her haunt to make them much more useful. Actually, I think to round that out, I might throw Cypher in here, and I'll throw, no, I think that's good. Then for medium hard, I would throw Omen, Sova, Breach, KO, and Neon. These characters here, definitely good characters still, but the Omen teleports, especially if you're trying to make outplays with them, they could be a little bit more difficult. Learning one-way smokes, where to go. Sova with his lineup, simply put, you just kind of need to know how to bounce different things off walls. Slightly harder than someone like Fade, who you can just kind of chuck the util and it automatically tracks. Breach, again, he's a little bit harder simply because you have to learn how to play off teammates, and so his util isn't as good as a solo agent. KO is because of his left click flash. That's where the real skill gap goes, as well as knife lineups. That makes him a little bit harder than someone like Sky as the other flash initiator, who could just guide their bird. Finally, Neon, I think she's just a little bit harder to use as one of the three movement duelists compared to Raze or Jet, who are more straight line. Neon slide can end up being a bit troll. Her stuns might be a little harder to use, and so she's a little bit harder of a character. Finally, this means that we round out these lists as our 4 hard characters. And again, I actually would argue that these are some of the best characters in the game, especially in terms of Astra, Yoru, and Harbor. And I'm personally a Chamber main as myself, as you can see with the Chamber drip here. But they all fill a slightly more specific role, especially in terms of Yoru, Chamber, and Harbor. Chamber being a very op-heavy character. Harbor being a very space-taking character that you need teammates to kind of work with. Yoru being a very deceptive character, and so sometimes he works really well. Sometimes if the person playing him isn't good, he's going to fail really miserably. And Astra requires a bit of teamwork in the fact that she's universal and she's really good, but it's pretty easy to make a mistake on Astra. If you put the star in the wrong place or you press the wrong button, you can be punished pretty easily. And that pretty much rounds up the tier list. So my recommendations personally, if you're trying to expand your agent pool, let's say you only ever played duelists and you want to try and get into initiators or maybe controllers, I would start with your easy and your easy mediums. Those are your easiest characters to get into, and that's how you're going to expand your agent pool. Then, if you particularly love the kit of a character, whether it's medium hard or a hard character, go for it. I'm not stopping you at all, but I'm just saying if you're trying to expand your agent pool, whether you're playing for a team or whether you just want to have more options for ranked, definitely go with the characters that are going to be very universal and pretty easy to fill. And that's going to be your easy medium characters. Hope this helps. If you have a good time, please like and subscribe to the video. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and take care. Bye-bye.